Which one of these 4 tackles in this draft you like really depends on what you're going to fit into your scheme and how you want to build around them. The big question is there really a guy you can build an offensive line that will anchor your tackle position with any one of the 4? And as recent history has shown us, it's not a science in identifying NFL talent, especially on the offensive line. Time for some more NFL Draft Preview Bacon Bits. Player evaluation for the NFL Draft is more of an art form than a science. Andrew Berry is the Browns' Da Vinci this year. Let's take a look at the NFL scouting reports for the top offensive tackles in this year's class. Pay special attention to the numerical grade. 8.0 is a perfect prospect. 7.5 to 7.3 is a perennial All-Pro. 7.0 to 7.1, a Pro Bowl talent. 6.7 to 6.8 equals a first-year starter. And 6.5, a boom or bust prospect. Let's start with Jedrek Wills of Alabama. He graded out the best in this year's class at 6.85, meaning he is a year 1 starter. Strength, big, wide, extremely athletic. Quick out of the gate. Good flexibility and leverage at the point of attack, bulldozes down blocks. Weaknesses: plays too far forward at times as a run blocker. Will one-pop a block over sustaining at times. Average instincts and recognition against the blitz. Mekhi Becton, the huge tackle from Louisville, graded out as the 2nd highest ranked tackle with a 6.7 grade, the lower end for a year 1 starter. Strengths: absolute giant with dense proportional frame, boomer upper body power, blasts kick out targets off their feet. Weaknesses: weight could be a major issue without discipline. Opens outside too early in pass sets, unable to respond timely to cross-face stunts. Andrew Thomas from Georgia is the next prospect. His grade is 6.49, putting him right in that boomer bust range. Strengths: plays with a fierce competitive mentality, has powerful meat hooks for hands. Weaknesses: tight hips limit lateral movements and pad level battles for leverage. More of a mauler than a mover. The 4th highest ranked of the tackles in this class, Iowa's Tristan Wirfs, with a 6.48 grade. Also right in that boomer bust range. Strengths: weight room monster. This guy can squat a bus. He's quick out of his stance and into his work. Lateral quickness for move blocking. Weaknesses: has dominant traits, but doesn't consistently dominate with them. Average explosiveness into initial contact, inconsistent change of direction to 2nd level movement, and issues with his sets in both the pass and run games. To give a better perspective of how these guys might develop, let's look at 2 prospects who graded out higher than all 4 of them. Back in 2016, this tackle had a grade of 7.5, meaning he grades out as a perennial All-Pro. Strengths: has the elite foot quickness of a high-end NFL tackle. Very good body control and balance. Excellent bend and overall flexibility throughout all pass sets. Weaknesses: frame could use more mass. After initial punch, in pass protection, he'll lose his patience and reach. That was the scouting report on Laramie Tunsil, who made his first Pro Bowl this year after being traded to the Houston Texans. Here's a prospect from the 2014 draft. He was graded with a 7.0 grade, meaning a Pro Bowl talent. Strengths: long arms, excellent body mass overall, outstanding run blocker with the strength and power to wash down half of the line. Weaknesses: could refine his technique and do a better job of finishing blocks. At times, quits after contact, lets defenders come underneath or get over the top. That was the scouting report for Greg Robinson. Was selected high in the 2014 draft, played the last 2 years for the Browns, but failed to live up to that high grade coming out of college. So the question Andrew Berry must answer coming up: between Jedrek Wills, Mekhi Becton, Andrew Thomas, and Tristan Wirfs, is there a Laramie Tunsil type player or even better out there? Or are they more like Greg Robinson or worse? Again, NFL player scouting is an art, not a science. Let's hope Andrew Berry finds a masterpiece for the Browns' offensive line this season.